I'm good in this time over here.
Yes.
You say don't lean up, stay about right here.
Yeah, there you go.
We ready? What's up, y'all? It's the Bro Show. We got a mash up tonight. Got straight talk in the house. We will get down and dirty in here.
Suck it, Tash.
About that. Yeah. Miss V got the lovely dream simple dress on up in here.
And that's how she do the fuck. Don't get it twisted.
How everybody feeling?
Chill.
We're gonna hit y'all with topics from both shows. I don't know how long we're gonna be, but we're gonna be here for a little minute.
If you feel the moment that you want to join the show, simply send in your in the inbox or text or something your email address. I can send you a link and add you to the platform.
There you go.
We look forward to it. Let's get it.
The boy Sandra speaks.
Big Tone in the motherfucking house.
Big Rob.
Q. Ding.
And your girl, Miss B, in this bitch.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
You know I had to go too far with this. I ain't said it in so long, yo. I needed to get it out my
This
system.
gotta be a special show, man. I ain't been here in a minute, y'all.
We missed 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, Miss me.
I thought my bros was gonna go on without being holding down, and they didn't.
Nah, I heard niggas got the crying. I was like, without Rob, we ain't shit. We need David Ruffin in this bitch. Where's David Ruffin? The Temptations is nothing without David Ruffin.
Come to see me.
If you want Instagram and we look a little crooked, it's totally up to you to go to YouTube and type in Bro Show. That's BRSHO or Straight Talk with WHIT, Miss MSV. Join the conversation.
Like and subscribe both of them motherfuckers.
Anyway, any motherfucking way, because we asked you to. The fuck.
So first and foremost,
Can we
man,
please do the
got
fellas? Can we
some
please
treats
do the
in this
fellas?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Miss V, you know, she always coming up with a concoction. She's like hustler of the year. She got the clothes. She got shit to play with your ass. Oh, every motherfucker.
Take it easy.
Kick some pies. Kick some pies.
What's in it?
Yeah, she
All right,
got
so this
explain that.
is called the this is a caramel rum fluff. So it's French vanilla cake, French vanilla fluff pudding with a caramel rum sauce in between each layer of everything. This one is the screwed flavored sorbet. No dairy, no milk. Actually, the pudding also only has lactate 2%. So it's like almost no milk.
Black people be fucked up.
Yeah.
Get the
And I-
BGs.
Yeah, so I gotta put that out there because people be concerned about that.
Yeah, the party, that shit be calling fuck.
Right, so no, it's definitely nothing crazy. And if y'all don't mind, I'd like for everybody to take a taste. Everybody take a taste.
And I know in
Don't
here,
double
it got a
scoop.
bunch of- It don't have a bunch of
All right, so
sugar.
what's the jizz with this shit right there?
That's the yo say cheers. It's the caramel
You know she coming for you, girl.
caramel rum. That's the caramel rum sauce. So make sure you
She
taste some of
probably around
that.
the house buffed up. I can do that.
Hey, Keno.
Just like a nigga.
Just tell me what you think so I can
I gotta get
You think you're supposed to
another
record?
I'm sorry.
I gotta get another fork of that.
You gonna be drunk. You eat that shit.
Drunk and shit.
Which is totally the point. You know, most people have a tendency to say, well, I ain't spending my money on this because I don't know how it's going to taste. Look, I'm
I
finna
would
get you
hand
drunk.
it to you, but it's gonna look like
You
a
eat this
feast.
whole-
Oh, no.
I ain't doing that.
I don't
One of these,
I like my
Buy
head
yourself-
unbusted.
yeah, that's like equivalent to a drink.
And the thing is, so the first few that I sell gonna come in a martini glass. The rest is going to be mason jars, 8-ounce mason
Oh, we
jars.
gotta crack this too.
This is the sorbet.
I had some of that sherbet. Oh,
Man.
That's it, sorbet. It's not sherbet, it's sorbet.
no,
Sherbet
I'm
has
talking about the
some
other
dairy.
joint.
Yeah, that's that.
That's this.
That's that.
But this is a new flavor.
No, it's just a different flavor. Everybody hasn't tasted because I haven't seen everybody at once.
Oh,
So I
that's-
figured I'd make sure everybody
yeah,
get a
that's-
taste.
no.
Tell me what y'all think. Kiana, get you a fork. Well, Kiana,
And I think if it melt, you can put it in the.
it actually, yes, because it has no dairy, it actually stays formed.
This
It
was
doesn't
smooth-
melt down and
smoother
separate.
than the other one.
Y'all gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, that's. I think you had the yellow one before. This one is
You can really taste
strawberry
it.
pineapple rum.
You can taste it.
I think what I had.
Yeah,
I
you
think I
gonna
had
be
that.
fucked up.
You be fucked up, you eat that.
Something like
I ain't gonna lie. You be fucked up, you put that up.
It is that and shot of Tito's. You
That,
that.
edible,
For me, I'm on blood thinners, so anything.
that, edible,
You said that, and what else, Sam?
edible or blunt.
That's your night.
Y'all see? Come on. You
What
know
was
how
the
to get
video?
it. You know how to get it.
Yeah, I think I had 2 of them last time.
But if you don't know,
Make it
tell
out
them,
of
Vig.
it.
We'll get
We
it.
had timeless_JMH on Instagram, Facebook Veronica Malone, YouTube Straight Talk with Miss V. My phone number 410-383-440-382-4407.
Watch that. Even niggas, I don't really want the shirt. But,
And you get you in Baltimore earlier, you wanted 3 or more.
Desserts.
What I will say is, anybody who know me know I don't do business and pleasure, so don't bullshit me. And I need the Cash App off the rip before I show up.
You need to go do the voiceover commercial.
So I'm just getting everybody there.
Party, tiny teams.
one
Right.
thing before
That's-
we get
That's what
started,
happened at the comedy show. I went on there. They wanted me to just say the timeless tagline. Then what's the DJ? Shawn Marshall was like,
Yeah.
"Come around here,
Hey.
go on the mic, go on the stage, take the mic."
And
I
that's
can't
who you
take
need
this
to
man
talk to
mic.
to do it.
Yo,
All the
this
niggas that
Daryl
do
start
promotion.
freaking and shit.
Yo, so when they was here, he was like, "What's your favorite throwback?" I said, Yo, Trav, hold up. So he said, "Go on the mic, go on the stage and take the man mic. The show is over. He talking too much." He said, "You a horror video?" I was like, "Shit, never that. Now I gotta go up there." I went on the stage like, "No, yo, they told me take it."
Yo, that shit was nice.
I looked at him and said, "Shawn
went
Marshall
to the
kissed that
store.
shit." He sure did. And we
No, just
and then when I said kick it, this nigga played, "Yo, Trav, hold up." I said, "Bitch." He was looking like, "We got you." Kim Earl in the corner like, "We plotted there."
yo,
I said, "Y'all niggas
it-
did
it's
well.
just
I
certain
appreciate y'all."
songs, man, and make you get up and shit. Like that
Hey,
shit,
Sugar Bear, peace and
that
blessings.
shit too much.
Country.
So let me, y'all, oh, it's y'all show. Do y'all want to start the first topic? I can go ahead.
No, we can do. I just gotta say one thing that I didn't know. And maybe somebody can school me on
Y'all put
this.
y'all folks back in after y'all tasted it.
No.
No.
Oh,
Why would you get your shit?
right. That's what I'm making sure. I'm just saying extra. So, Kim, did you try it?
Made a fucking fire.
Don't eat the cake is down there. Eat the fluff and the caramel sauce.
No, I had posted
Eat
the
the
video.
jizz
And the
as-
blog said she was in Africa, right? And it said if you wear the waist beads on the
Oh, yeah,
outside,
yeah,
you
yeah,
ain't
that's
so
dope.
pussy.
Yeah, that's
Oh, no,
what
you
they
give
mean.
Yeah, because you know what?
That's the joint I posted.
One
when I said
ankle
stop following
means-
trends.
Like certain, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you posted.
she got a whole fucking chain on. Put that
Stop
shit away.
Following trends.
Pass this over.
That's the minute other country shit mean. It means
Yeah.
a lot of different shit.
Yeah, one of my surgeons, because I had to remove my waist beads, and she was like, you know, in my country, it means
In India, it mean different shit. It mean
And I was like, oh,
Everything means something different.
some
over here.
like and some African people says it's got something to do with evil. Like you gotta pay attention to what it is.
Oh yeah, I only heard fertility.
I remember a person that was
Can you pass this
promoting
up so
the
Kiana
waist
can get a
beads.
taste?
Kinda evil. But I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
mention it.
We ain't gonna mention that.
I like it for the
For the look.
I like it for the look, and I follow Christy, so.
But you got-
I thought it was for something.
Some
Something about
ankles-
your weight too, though. Like washing your weight is that.
Yeah, it kind of pulls your stomach
They
in.
say it's supposed to wrap around them, so when they lose weight, you can tell they get baggy or whatever.
Yeah, and it actually pulls your stomach in. Hers actually worked, even though she was evil. Her beads worked, but once I realized how evil she was, I had to cut the shit off because I felt like she put something in my head. I was just like nervous.
Put a grit on you.
Real quick, first topic I have is, what are y'all views on felonies being removed from job
Do
applications?
that shit.
Yeah.
It should be mandatory.
That's
Because we got a fucking guy running for president and he's a fucking known felon. Come on.
I think it's insane.
And if you niggas is smart, you'll get together and do some type of petition and start suing companies that still got that dumb ass shit on application.
Well, Westmore did one step. He pardoned 175,000 dudes that had them dumbass weed charges and shit.
Yeah.
Which is one step.
Stupid shit.
You know,
Stupid
and that whole felony thing, you would want a felony to work for you because he gonna work.
He gonna work because he know what it
And
is.
you
to hustle.
control other fucking fellas that work for you.
Boom.
bitches.
Let me say this real quick over on Instagram. Sugar Bear said, "LOL, them bees ain't stopping no weight. Just use a stretch rope around their mouth." Laughing my ass off. But definitely, I agree with the whole. I definitely agree with taking the felon off of the application. If I was a felon who is incarcerated now for whatever, or my job was taken, I couldn't get a job for it, I think I would be trying to like
You
go
find a felon,
go
I
in.
find somebody that's not a felon, I give you $100.
Check this out. The reason why I'm where I'm at in life now is because I'm a felon. I couldn't get a job. I had a company, and I tried to move in Melvin Park, across the street from where Home Depot was. And everything was right, credit score, all that shit, and they wouldn't let me in because of my record. And that's how I started my own business.
Which is great because that lines you up for your own business. But I'm just saying to people who don't have that drive to start their own business, the money to start their own business. Like you got people can't vote because they're a felon, can't go to certain school trips because they're a felon. You restricted people from so many things.
They did stop that.
Can't
But
vote.
it was geared towards us.
Yeah, as a felon, you
Right.
can vote.
But you got this motherfucker great go to a debate on Thursday. The debate, he the president. If Biden don't get up there and say, you motherfucking felon, get out of here, the whole fucking debate is stupid.
They allow all the Latinos to come.
Don't talk. We love you, Biden.
Reggie Curl, what it do, my nigga?
They allow all the Latinos to come, and half of them is felons.
And they actually pay them to
they
be here. Let's be
$5,000
serious.
and $1,200 a month.
I was just
And they
talking,
get free fucking the stipend they get
Social
EBT
service, they
card.
get
just
everything.
talking about how they
and they get like
They basically
they get $2,000 to $5,000 in cash.
their system and how they freaking it is real slick. They coming over here illegal, right? Then they having kids. They fucking here having the kids here, so
Now you
automatically
got
now they
Takes-
United States citizens.
Yep.
And they can't go nowhere.
So, hit it like that way a little bit more because you are glowing.
You a twinkle in her eye.
Yeah, that part.
Right there.
A little bit more.
Oh, you got rum in the cake too?
That's good.
No, but it's that's good.
It tastes
Resonated.
But I got 2 layers of the fluff in there, so yeah. Yeah, so it goes all the way through. Over on Instagram, Sugar Bear said, what the pardon means when you can run for president with several possible felonies. That's what I don't get. He said, you said he loved Biden. I didn't say he loved Biden. Nobody loved Biden. He not even in existence. That poor old man. He said, laughing my ass off. Which one, black-eyed or black-blued? Because he always look different. He doing the crying laughing emojis. I just think it's crazy. I think the felon thing need to be like banned. I'm ready to like see people at this point. Because how dare you? A lot, and they are posting that the debate. Presidential debate normally get carried a lot, but y'all tell us he got it. Y'all say he been charged for this shit. It's a definite 36 felonies. 36, not 2.
Do you realize most of the time, most of that stuff is to try to attempt to get us angry to act out so we can go start zapping out and doing shit, then they can invoke martial law.
Yeah, and that's why I said don't act out, but I would definitely paperwork the shit out of them.
Ain't nobody do it January 6th.
Because that's what they want us to do.
We can't.
They want us to do all of that shit.
Well, we do know this. You can be a felon and you can run for president.
How can that not be a felon and teach mental health, but I can be a felon and run for the biggest job in the fucking country? Totally insane. Totally insane.
Wow.
I think it's crazy.
It's always going to be. It always has been backdoor deals. I do this for you. You do this for me. Now it's just in your face.
And you see it.
Like, fuck it.
You
You
see
know
it
what I'm saying?
now.
Like, at the end of the day, you can talk about this shit all you want. What we gonna do?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the part.
Most of
Enough
the
people
stuff
don't
that
say
they
nothing.
do to us blatantly and in front of the world is because they want us to get angry and fight. They want us to zap out. So then they got a reason to like fast forward their plan. Because my questions has always been for like the last 20 years is what is the next step on gentrification? Because Baltimore is one of the last cities to be gentrified.
Yeah.
So what is the next plan after that phase? Because everybody else been upgraded, shit been done. Baltimore is I don't even think we a fucking quarter in on getting gentrified. Yeah, we ain't
No,
even
because you remember 20. Yo, I can count back
I won't be able to
30
read your
years
comment.
ago, right? Because we all older now.
Well, what page
30
that?
years ago,
Instagram or Facebook.
whereas though Baltimore was segregated as shit.
It still is.
You know,
Yeah.
no, but not to the extent
Because
of
we
how
ain't
it
here.
used to be.
It's nowhere for us to live, and we ain't here. A lot of us pack the fuck up and bounce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people move to Atlanta, down south. They move to Pennsylvania.
Houston.
Because Baltimore is so fucking terrible, they won't do anything to the inner city. You keep fucking doing shit to the harbor. Fuck that harbor.
They have never cleaned the harbor
Yeah.
water. How is it so purified now? I have no idea.
We're gonna go into that too, but I want to say this. I just rode through there. This was this past weekend, and I rode through downtown. Now I'm out the loop. I went down towards like Fells Point and all that shit, right? Yo, all the projects are gone.
Do you know why?
Like all of
You know why?
I know.
Because every interstate led into the inner city, and you was at the projects. So you can't have tourists coming in.
And they see the
They not gonna
projects.
change
first.
the interstates. So you tear the projects down.
right, and
That's
they
The
build
projects was
all
all
of
of a
luxury
10-year
apartments.
project. I remember my dad told me the whole thing because he worked at the housing authorities when they built them in '63. So it was only supposed to be 10 years. How a whole bunch of people can live in this one little area, whatever.
See how they gonna climb out.
It was off the experiment about the rats.
Yeah.
You put enough rats in a certain place, they're gonna thrive, and then they're gonna eventually start taking each other over.
We never the real subject. It's
Yeah,
always
it's
dealing with animals and shit when you break it down to antibodies or whatever. But back on the topic, as far as the felonies and shit, man, give us a free.
Give us free.
All right, so what's the next topic?
We need to talk about people jumping in this motherfucking harbor.
All of them gonna die. What's the
I would say everybody going to have the same answer for
Tomorrow
that.
gonna be over John Hopkins.
Yo, because you got that glow.
No, it happened the weekend.
They already started. It was a,
Brandon Scott was in it.
Brandon Bush ain't even get wet. It looked like it wasn't wet the whole time. He was like this in the water.
I'm saying, like all these years, there's no way for you to take that water out and put it back.
They have
So
not
all of a
cleaned
sudden
that
you just gonna
water.
Tell me it's clean.
You fuck around,
I
feel
wonder
a
how many,
hand under there.
I wonder how many infections and all that.
I'm telling
shit,
you,
skin
you think
infections.
I'm joking? I said by tomorrow, somebody gonna be at John Hopkins. They gonna
No,
be
that
fucked
shit
up.
won't come on the TV. Hey, did you go for a swim in there?
Uh-huh.
you could have a case.
We got him 100 million for you.
And he's like, how do you swim in that? That's why it's so much old. If you fell in there or something like the weight of the water would pull you down. There's no buoyancy to the water. So I don't know
What is the
fuck they did.
undercurrent?
Why you think they all have on the shit?
Yeah.
Because you can't just jump in
They
that
have
bitch.
on like those
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah. Everybody.
No, it was an Olympic swimmer a week ago who dove in the harbor, swam around, and said she went. I forgot what day she's doing it, but she's swimming from here.
She did it today.
Oh, she's swimming from here to
That bitch
Chesapeake Bay.
crazy too.
You feel
Real
fine?
quick, I don't know if she's still alive. Did she got her toes? I have no idea. Sugar Bear on Instagram said, "No, how is it that the harbor you can swim in it, yet Flint, Michigan doesn't have drinking water?
Ooh, hit him with that.
Hello.
Hit him
How
with
about
that. Get deep on him, son.
How about that?
Get deep
How
on
long
him.
have they been without that?
And what happened to the black man that took the machine up there to make clean water?
He did
Yeah.
that in some way.
No, he ain't did. They sabotaged his machine, but he ain't did.
I was going to say, because what's the little kid? Will Smith's son went and did a whole project on the water there, giving them fresh water.
You see
And
how
they-
he
He
looked?
wasn't the only one.
And they went and they
Crazy.
made that kid. I don't know what the fuck the kind of injection they gave that kid.
He looked crazy as shit.
But the gay
They got him.
Mm,
Real
right.
quick, Sugar Bear on Instagram said is a reason why they call it the projects.
Why don't he just come in?
He
Where you
said,
at, son? You close by?
send me your email. Roy G said, I get it. Roy G, what do you get? Text me your email address at 410-382-4407. Or put it in the link in the comments. I'll email you and add you to the platform on the screen.
Quick question. I'm about to fire some shit up.
Let's get it fired up. That's what we're here for.
We got 3 ladies here that got sense. Do women have an issue with really communicating?
Ooh.
Yes, I'll say yes.
Communicating effectively.
Yes. We did.
Can I give a reason why I believe so?
Sure, yeah, I'm dying.
Women have a tendency to know her man, know enough that he'll blow up. So we tend to fall back, keep certain stuff to ourselves, just so y'all don't get worked up, have a whole bunch to say, and then the house got tension all day. Because 9 times out of 10, the man is the aggressor in the house, so he got to walk around with an attitude, feeling all these types of ways. Before she go through all of that, and then she pissed off, she rather just go ahead and hold it in.
And y'all say y'all can't communicate without blaming a man?
Yes.
That's how I tell you.
She just blamed it.
No, I'm telling you, I'm blaming the women who hold their self in. I don't hold shit in, like everybody keep telling me. That's why I'm single.
Way more.
Man,
You understand? Yeah.
keep so much
Then
shit.
y'all gonna hit us with, you fucking act like a chump, or you patty, or you this, or you that.
Oh, I know why you're
And
not saying.
then y'all get mad when nigga don't say nothing.
I know why you're not saying nothing. You probably talking to that bitch.
One of
Or
them
this, that, and the third, and boom, 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 and you like, what the fuck is you
I
talking
think it depends on the person you're with.
Yeah, I say at this age, I'm not.
Those
that
are the aggressor.
confrontational.
Yes, I think.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm so secure about myself.
I'm not doing all of that. Because there's a bitch on the phone. If it's a bitch on the phone, I should not be here. I'm telling you, I am a track star. I stay nowhere with nobody that this shit is going to drive me insane. And if you keep cutting up in public, you will be embarrassed. Like, cut the shit.
See, I think that's disrespectful though. Per as far as a man, you don't loud talk your lady out in public and shit, man. Like you save
Y'all
that
save that
later.
shit for the house
You know
or in the
what I mean?
car.
I mean, not.
That's in the-
What man want to keep arguing with his woman? I don't like
That is
I
a
don't
tender
like
dick,
masculine
period.
energy from my woman.
That she got to
I'm
get
a
all
man.
pumped.
It's like eventually you keep poking the bear when the bear smack the shit out you, then the bear wrong, right? It's like,
I'm just
come on,
glad that I'm fortunate. I don't never had to go through
Well,
that shit.
congratulations
I
to you.
saved what I got.
Get in a relationship. And you mentioned your relationship every 5 minutes. Yo, I'm happy for you. Yo, happy as shit. Big Tone. Because he was a whole war in these streets.
This motherfucker.
Just had to say it.
I had a white horse and shit.
Yeah.
No, so I'm just saying,
Right.
I'm a Taurus. I'm not a person that argue.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I never was. Anybody that know me, I ain't going back and forth. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
I don't care about
Once I say that,
if we speaking facts, the factual shit, not blaming. To me, that's not art. You know what I'm saying? But when you just start just doing dumb shit like for no reason, and it keeps saying shit, it's eventually gonna turn ugly. Like, what is the point? Like, what is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a point for me. Like, what
I
are you doing?
have been the immature person before. When I was a little young and I'm leaving the relationship. I strike blows and shit. I'm like, oh man, that's why your mother was at the cookout with a needle and all.
But you know,
Yeah.
like
I
I'm
don't
not.
know about none of that shit, man. Like,
What they call it?
I'm not feeding
The
into
gray
that
rock
goofy
and all this other shit. I ain't got no turn for it. I'm gonna just be fucking quiet. That's it.
shit.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
I had to learn
because
that.
I know if I say
that's what's up.
certain shit, my words is like swords.
Oh, but it took
tough.
time for
So
me to get
like
to
I
that
just
point,
keep
though.
it to myself.
Yeah, it's not
That
an
ain't something
automatic
that you
thing
just do.
that you get. It takes time. But one thing that I've realized, a lot of people in relationships don't realize you're not with your fucking person. That's why y'all beefing all the time and can't stand in each other.
You
A
just
lot of-
had something post like that.
A lot of people have a tendency to stay just because it's been so long. Because I know you so well.
Familiarity.
Who want to start all over?
Being
Or, you know,
familiar with
women
the
say that quick. Who want to start all over? Well, I don't really want to be myself. Or he do that. That part. And that's why I'm telling you, bitch, I am the track star. Having my sneakers. Having my sneakers.
A female hit me with this. She was like, what the fuck I look like in my 40s back out here
Come back
starting over. I said,
A
you
woman
look like
that
I
needs-
said, you look like a person.
A
A
woman
woman
that
that
needs
wants
y'all-
companionship.
Who the fuck want to stay in a situation and you're not happy?
And that's the thing that
I'm
men,
smoking shit today.
Robbie, oh, well, that's right, Rob. That's Robert today. And Rob, that's the question.
Waste bees on it.
Yo, that's good energy. That's good energy. That's good energy, Rob. That's the question. That's the question that men sometimes need to ask themselves. Like, this bitch is really working me. She only staying because I'm taking care of her. Because the fucking, the car mine is in my name. The house mine is in my name. Like, when you know that the situation is like this, men not need to sit back and look at
I think we all
themselves.
at
Like,
the
what the fuck
age
is
where
she
you
here for?
very observant. You're not missing all
All
the shit that's
It's
going
not
on.
the key that
see
you
what's
just
going on.
said. Good energy. If both parties deal off of that good energy off each other, this shit will work out great.
But
Stop trying to make somebody be who the fuck they not.
Right.
You know who they
I'm
are
gonna
from
piggyback off of what
the
Fran
beginning.
said.
Let it go.
But here's the thing. A lot of times you don't know who they are in the beginning.
Shit.
Let me,
I got 34 years in it. I don't know my wife. I don't know.
let me say this. Let me say this. Let me
I
say
don't know
this.
that woman. I
Men are
don't know
not
her.
mentally qualified to
All right,
be
wait.
a good woman.
First of all, we got to do one at a time because the words pop up on social media.
All right, let me
What
say
we
this.
saying? Go ahead, Rob.
First, in my belief, this is just my belief. I could be wrong, but these days, marriage ain't like it was when my mother and my father got married. People are getting married out of convenience. People get married for stability. People get married for kids. People get married for because they look good together. People get married for sex. This is what people get married for, and
How
then
do you
they
know it
wonder.
wasn't back then?
I think back then they got married because she was pregnant and our father was like, "Oh, you gonna marry my daughter?"
Shotgun way.
I hate to, be the bearer of bad news as far as with my situation, but my grandfather took my father and said, check this out. My daughter is going to have the same father for her kids, and you're going to be the one that married.
Yeah, you started off.
And my father was like, okay, he 18. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
see,
okay,
and that's
he
what it
married
was.
me.
So now the tough thing is a lot of dads are not in the picture, period. That's one.
Oh,
Let me say, I didn't say all. I said a lot of the dads are not in the picture. It is actually to me that
But
I've seen more men gaining custody of their children.
Yeah,
That's the first thing.
Because how my man told you, from your bitches ain't shit.
Right. So here's the second thing though, Rob. Here's the second thing. Now, guys be so worried about who gonna fuck her when he leave, they have a tendency to stay. A lot of them. A lot of. Please say that again, Sam, because men think, oh, that's my wife, or that's my girl. I know she ain't fucking behind my
she's
back.
only yours
Sir,
at the moment, sir.
them work hours, them days she look like she don't got her uniform on neatly when she get home. That's because she had something else on. She got
always said it
I couldn't
takes
even
2 minutes.
get niggas to drive over the road and automatically same fucking problem. They scared somebody gonna fuck their woman while they ride.
You worry about
So
shit
she
like that.
fucking while you
That's why I
going
love
out.
being the man that I am, because I don't give a fuck. If you gonna fuck, bye, go. You know what I mean? I'm not chasing behind.
Ain't shit you can do.
Nigga asked me something.
Why?
Nigga asked me something, and then I said, yo,
If they're gonna do it, they're
my wife was fucking wild before she met me, and she gonna be fucking after she leave me or whatever she was doing while we was together. Nigga, so who you can't control nobody in life but your goddamn self.
That you gonna walk around with it, holding it all day. Ain't nobody getting in this shit.
But the thing is, that's the pussy like a little person shit. But this the thing, Tom. This the thing. When you marry your person, you ain't got to think extra. Every nigga now, do women like to be flattered and hit on? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. But she definitely ain't gonna go no further than that.
What's your all they gonna say is
Can I say something?
6'4", 2
Well, wait, all right, let's get-
pounds.
Give me a second. Hold it. Go ahead. What you gonna say since you was going first, Rob?
What you just was saying, right? So the dynamics
Knowing your person?
of your friend group, fucking knowing your person, the dynamics of your friend group, men and women, can change the way your relationship functions.
That's true.
Because you could be all about your man or your woman and y'all cool, but if these friends over here, if one or more of those friends is single, it might take some couple minutes, it might take a couple years. Eventually, One more single person come in, next thing you know, your wife and or your fucking significant whoever the fuck they is, or your homeboy, same thing over here with your homeboys, they gonna wind up doing what the crew doing. I ain't trying to hear
You
that.
gotta be mature enough.
That's what I'm saying. The first is weak. I always say that. Some people just weak and they scared to admit it. So my thing is like, as far as me, I don't put myself in situations. If I know that's my man and them and they buying pussy and they doing this and they going here and there, I'm not going with them. That's just who I am as a person because I don't want to even put myself because I'm a man. At the end of the day, you think I'm gonna go with my mans and them and they getting pussy and I don't go fuck.
Like you could ask.
If I'm with these two, if I'm with kiddos and this nigga, and they about to, and they like, yo, we got some bushes, yo, what you doing? I'm going home.
I'm going home,
because
yo.
if I go with them, my dick gonna be out. I'm gonna be doing shit. I'm gonna be,
I'm not doing that. Say that. You gotta say that. So
Damn, say back some.
Let me say that. Let me ask y'all this. That's like case in point. This is another topic, basically, but. Look at all these women paying that $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. And they relate. I'm talking about they doing it disrespectfully. They in relationships and then they whining about their men saying this shit go viral. Leave it.
Feeling some kind of way. I saw something about that
and
today.
That's not insecurity, that's disrespect.
I was going to say my situation with that is my same answer that I said before. That is disrespectful. If he stay after the disrespect, go ahead, you can kill yourself. You might as well just go ahead and let her have Chris Brown in your living room sitting on his lap, sir. I am not allowing the disrespect.
How many of them that took the picture, they got the Instagram, they got the phone number, and was on the tour bus sucking dick? Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Because if you gonna pay $1,000,
that nigga that much, he got to pick it up at you, bitch, come to the bus. Like you gonna say no.
If you pay $1,000 for a picture, so $1,100 for a picture, and he say you want to come on the bus and suck this dick, them bitches pew out the door.
It's an angel number. Like niggas ain't even paying attention to Max Smart.
Yeah,
he into some shit y'all ain't into.
I'm just saying the dudes who stay after that is on them. Is on them.
I get it. I'm gonna say
right. Shut the fuck up.
I get it. If you want to take a picture with him, it's a celebrity.
Right. But you ain't taking a picture like y'all at the prom. Fuck this thing.
You can have tasteful pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not gonna go up to Avery Jane, which is my favorite porn star,
and have a picture with her head right here when you shit like this, like
just because it's a picture.
How would you feel?
She gonna be getting held down. You just gonna see a tall chick and short chick come, and they're gonna beat her ass up.
Because it's like no level of respect to your person. If that's your person, if you want to be pumping, then y'all posting it. You like, fuck my husband, girl. Look at this shit. I was with Chris Brown.
I think people,
you ate that dick.
A lot of people live in their head in a fantasy world, and it's like every chance that they get to try to make that a reality, they do it. They don't give a fuck what nobody feel or think about it. That's part of our problem.
But see,
we just got too many distractions with social media.
No respect.
So it's like this a once in a lifetime opportunity. Bitch, you being with your person is a one.
I'm gonna look at it from the other angle. I'm gonna look at it from the other angle. I bet you 100,000 of them bitches paid their $1,100 and got home and couldn't cut the lights on.
Real quick over on Instagram, Sugar Bear said the real question is why is he charging so much? What's really going on, sir?
The real question is why the fuck is they paying it?
That's why he charging the Sugar Bear, because they going to pay it.
What the fuck is they paying?
But it's niggas paying too.
What the fuck?
I still
Chris Brown. I turn on anything and see Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown. I like his music. He cool with me, but fuck Chris Brown.
You're like a little baby Usher and Michael Jackson mixed together. But I ain't finna take a picture with this nigga and pay for it.
Y'all can take a picture with me and V for $15 out front.
There you go. Money on that.
And give you a scoop of fluffy.
Caramel rum fluff is on deck.
Ain't no way I'm
and the store back.
To put an end to that shit is just stupid. There's other shit you can do with your money.
People like that, I think they just didn't do. I can't even say do shit because we did so much shit.
And then they want the outfits.
But they niggas like us. Why the fuck would I care about these niggas?
We
I
have
need y'all
all
to stay
seen
in.
celebrities like this. Oh wait, and
Yeah,
if
you went out
can
for a
speak,
minute and
No
it caused me to move
disrespect.
her.
I'm a man, you a man. Why the fuck am I worried about because you on TV? I give a fuck about that shit.
Over on Instagram, nah, B, something else is up on the money tip. Then the next comment, Sugar Bear, just like Diddy was dancing for money during COVID. Send me some money on Cash App.
That's
Now
a
look,
whole
now
nother
look where he
subject
at.
talking about that guy there. That's he's a whole nother. I don't even want
I'm
to
gonna say this though. He is just the
I'm sorry, y'all, but
beginning.
this fluff smells so wonderful. I'm just so proud of myself. You know, I haven't tasted it all together yet. I taste each ingredient.
That shit with Joe is just the beginning because it's a bunch of niggas that everybody look up to, your favorite rappers, your actors, all of them is on butt shit, man.
and it has been coming out. And it's been coming out, and it's been coming out more and more. And I don't know if that was just their thing to tame people and lock them in when they started.
Start saying more people. You gonna start questioning the niggas, and then you gonna go back.
That's my new shit, yo. You
remember
want
shit. I don't care what nobody says. I can't say my man's name because he's still in the music industry.
I'm trying to find this video.
Yo, you can show us the riders of like what niggas
absolutely do
when
they come into town. Like he been in the industry for like 30 years or better.
You that's totally different.
Sugar Bear on Instagram came back saying, including Chris, they're all involved.
Your hands
That's what I'm trying to tell you, and it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you can't get in that world unless you do some funny
That's
shit.
what I was going to lead to, Sam, before you cut me off. I was going to say, I'm going to say everybody who's in the industry that's so tight and got so much money, you did some funky dick eating shit to get where you at.
You did some shit.
You did some shit.
Or something got done to you, one or the other.
Yeah.
Definitely one of them.
It's got TJ juice all over the place.
And I'm telling you, I wouldn't deal with two chicks at one time unless everybody was involved. You won't leave here and say, oh, I was just watching. No, you won't.
And it's like some of the people
and I don't got Diddy
look
money
up to, and you think they so innocent and they ain't doing this, that, and the day. They the ones back there running the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're the ones in charge.
A lot of people just really finding out about Mary. Mary been liking women for years. Like Mary J. Blige. It's like it's so many things that we don't know because we put these people up on these
pedestals. You have to do this to make it. That's why Tupac got such
I used to get in this argument, right? I used to get in this argument about Jay-Z.
Because he wasn't trying to be right.
I never really listened to Jay-Z, right? So a lot of my friends were like, yo, you don't listen to Jay? No, I don't listen to Jay. I didn't listen to Jay because I was doing what Jay was talking about. I was trying to get out of this shit. I didn't want to keep forcing that shit.
Pulling it back in.
Tell me how to get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I had these theories. I was like, yo, how is yo this old and he'll have kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make sense. And you getting all this money. Somebody got a kid some fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Right, then it came out about the daughter.
Only one of our friends don't got no fucking kids is nothing. You got no kids. I don't know how the fuck he did that.
Oh, his name is Nutty. Anybody probably was scared to have a kid by a nigga named Nutty.
You know what I mean? But it's like,
and
most niggas, you know, they wind up with a kid at 14, 18, 16, 20. You going always to your 30s, to your 40s, and have no kids. Like, that shit don't match with me.
And I'm telling you, and I meet people now who's like 50, 51, and be like, nope, no kids never been married. I'm sorry. I'm instantly pulled back. And they like, why? Because I don't trust you all your life. You ain't never possibly.
Either you wasn't fucking or you was fucking something that couldn't get pregnant.
You was something that part. That part.
Because there's a lot of things.
Sugar Bear said absolutely. Absolutely.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
No,
either you wasn't fucking or you was fucking something that couldn't get pregnant.
I apologize, but I'm not willing to date somebody like that.
Let me put this puzzle together.
I'm not willing to do it.
Big and I don't trust Big Eve. I think he was the fatty.
And yo, he said he'll fuck RuPaul before he fucking stick.
And his man, bro, fuck the kids, throw him with a brick. Like all of the shit they was saying. I fuck with your daddy, did all of that shit. Pause. It was like they was on some shit that we wasn't on. Then you go back and you go with the fact with the transsexual dude was in the video, and it's like when you and then. What was the DJ, Mr. C, like the transgender? It's like you go start putting all of the puzzles together, and it start making sense to you. These niggas ain't right. That's it. There's no other way to look at that shit.
That's why I don't know how people be
You're not
so
gonna get on
surprised
TV
when they
and
see
do
these
interviews and
Atlanta
tell
guys.
me, yeah, that's what I
with a
did. Y'all
transsexual.
was fucking with the transgender. That's what. And then you was with Big, you was with Puff, you was with Busters, you was there. Like all y'all hang together and niggas knew that about you. If we was in the street and the nigga was a faggy and we was hanging around niggas, what the fuck do you think niggas think we doing? Yeah. Like, come on now.
But it go back
as they say, like women
too, even back in the day.
They say that about women.
But I found the
video. You roll with whores, you a whore.
That's it.
That's
Birds
what
of
they
a
say.
feather flock together.
Birds of a
found the
feather.
video that you had posted. I want to play this, man. Hopefully it'll come through.
Because depending on what it is,
Because
it'll cut
it's
us
like
out.
the mindset
I want
of
to cut the sound out.
phony bitch.
Okay.
You hear it?
You know me? How you know I'm broke? You live here, don't you? Yeah. I stay by myself.
Oh, I like that joint.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, you call me broke because I stay here? Yeah.
You stay here too, man.
In the same complex that you live in? Yeah. How does that make sense? And even if it's not me, that's how they should get.
Yeah.
You just know what does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. Yeah, these niggas 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay by yourself?
I live on my own.
This okay?
I'm sure where
What you do for a living?
You asking for all this shit and you ain't even got it.
Yeah.
So what do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
You ain't got none of it.
What he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your trash man.
Where that came from?
You take out trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
That's what you
But
do,
then have them come
baby.
get it from the house.
You still gotta take it to the duck. You have a nice day. I hope the delusion come to life.
Delusion?
See what I mean about living in a false sense of reality?
False sense of reality.
There's a lot of chicks out here that's like that. Look at these
Men
lists
and
that
women.
They keep making these lists. I want to go eat at the cheese.
But it's one he posted
Jump
when
shit.
the dude was honest. He came back, it's like the spin the bin one, where you'll come back. He said, she like, well, why you come back? He said, hey, because I see you doing well, doing good,
Yeah,
whatever.
like,
I'm
honestly, I don't fuck up your life.
and
I'm
wait
chill
3
here for
months.
a little while.
I'm gonna fuck everything up, leave again.
That
She doesn't keep repeating it because you keep letting me back.
So
And what she
And
said?
no women wish dudes to be honest.
This the crazy thing, right? So
That
today
part.
I went to one of my
I'm
properties.
over it.
I had to go on one of my properties. So there's a girl living next door. And she got like, I've been working on it for like the last 2 weeks, so I can hear like everything going on in the house. Sit down, shut up. Go over there, get your brother. Just like all of that shit, right? So then I see her come outside today. So the first week we was there, like 10 trash bags outside. Not in the trash can, just outside. She getting Uber, food, everything. Like, it's like, I see her come out of there with a dude today. And I was like, I'm looking at her because she looked nice, whatever. Dude, like, average nigga. But it's like trash all over the place. It's like, this the type of shit that I be talking about, because that be the type of women that be saying all of that crazy shit.
Right. They need this. You gotta have that. You gotta have that.
Like all of that crazy shit, and you living in a house and it look like it's outside. Like literally, it look like outside. You go in there,
I could ride a dirt bike in that bitch, change my oil, and come back out, and your house wouldn't look fucked up at all.
A nigga go in there, he gonna zip in his zipper now. Ain't even taking his pants to get some head.
I'm fucking this bitch right here, dude.
I'm gonna nut this bitch throat and I'm getting out of here.
Fucking these my work pants anyway. I can get on my pants.
And I don't really like targeting women and stuff like that because I always said I hated women.
But it's niggas too.
Bullshit.
I was going to say it's men too, though.
Shit. A lot of women, man, are sharks. Me and Natty was door dashing the other day. Man, the bitch came out with no clothes on, just a robe. Price our man.
I used to do that. Dude, I used to go get my rent
because I had a beard on there and all that.
I go get my
I know it. She was in the car too.
I used to go get my rent.
Came out with some clothes on.
I used to go get my rent, and women would come to the door and that day, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, put my clothes on. Just like, nah, that shit don't pay BG&E. Like that shit don't
I'm gonna
pay
need this
for
cash.
Director of finance and all that. They don't pay none of that.
And that's my point of saying how, a female actually compared how I am on the show and how I talk as to why I'm single. And she was like, well, so you on the show, you gotta get a little more softer and dainty and a little more feminine. Look, bitch, check this out. Just straight like that. You know me, I'm going straight. Check this shit out. If I'm working or building a brand in a dominated male industry, I ain't softening up on a motherfucking thing. You're gonna make this purchase, you're gonna pay full price. Now, me, I normally give something extra. Let me give you this on the side, might give an extra t-shirt with the short set. I'm gonna do that, but am I gonna fall back and be feminine? No, these niggas be like, oh fuck, I know I'm gonna get my outfit. Don't purchase if you try and fuck, because I ain't giving it to you.
She was a very strong, aggressive woman.
Yeah,
She got love.
Who that?
Roxanne and Sean.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? My thing is, and I just want to tell everybody, dick ain't gonna go but so far with a bitch, and pussy ain't worth shit no more.
That part, it's everywhere. It's all over the fucking place.
fuck-
Yo, I
person,
literally just had a
what
conversation before we came. Right when you sent the text, I was sitting there talking to my homeboy, and I'm telling we talking about some situations. He was like, man, I left my girl. Yo, fuck that. I've been buying pussy. Like, niggas, I be trying to have this conversation with women, yo. That shit ain't that serious for us. Y'all think it is. It ain't that
And
serious.
a lot of women think that is about that. Like, I don't say no because I feel like no, because the more I say no,
go pay the 40 or the 50 for
and keep on going, and you don't gotta deal with that bitch again later.
And you know why a nigga gonna go pay for the pussy? Because it ain't no rap involved, and we ain't gotta hate your stupid.
I'm gonna tell you, like the man say,
get hit from the back and get the fuck out.
I'm gonna tell you, listen. I'm gonna tell you, like the man say on Full Brothers. You don't pay a bitch to stay, you pay the bitch to leave. Cause I want to fuck and you get out of here. My point of being single is not because I'm like, oh, my vagina is a trophy. I'm just healthy, need to stay healthy, and business is way more important to me. Every time somebody pisses me off, I go and I bring another brand of something out. That's what I'm gonna do. I can be single. I'm 46. I'll be 50, still single with 10 more things. That's it.
I think the time period
Get sex and back that shit up, get out of here.
Where we at in life now, whatever's going on with the plans, whatever the fuck you want to say, it's a time for cutting your losses. The shit that ain't working for you, you need to let it go. You need to learn to be by yourself and stop fucking letting the distractions run your fucking life. That's this period.
If you're a motherfucker still out here, you fascinated by a bitch with a fat, man, I was fucking her since I was like 11, 12. So that shit don't impress me, man. I done had fat.
So I have
flat asses.
A toy that got 27 speeds. That's 27 different fucking men when I feel like it. Do you think I'm impressed by somebody wanting to give me sex? No, I need you to come in already leveled up. I ain't saying come in with a Jag in a a condo, this, that, and the third, but meet me where I am. Meet me where I'm at. If you can't meet me where I'm at,
You make it up to the 27
machine.
you will be like the motherfucker.
And I ain't saying no, it's not 27 speeds faster. It's 27 different. So you get one like boom, 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 boom. When you get one that go boom, 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 boom. It takes me nothing, like 3 minutes, and I'm sleeping. I'm on my way to the next fucking job. She is getting her money at the end of the day. So do I got time?
Which one? It's like
no, you got what?
It's like cable. You got so many channels, you got to keep clicking. So which one?
When the fuck you ain't pressed about fucking the nigga Sam, you know which button is your one. I hit that bottom button. I hit my third button 3 times. That's it. Miss Kitty Cat is on the screen. I'm looking at her like, well, there you go. Before you know it, I be hitting Titi like, you don't wait to take my Ambien. I'm out. And I go to fuck the bed. Because it's none of your business, but I'm saying it now because I keep everything above. And I be like, yo, wait till my Ambien. I'm out, and then I'm good. And before you know it, my alarm go off at 10:05. Then I'm at my overnight job. Get off in the morning, and I got showered. I'm doing this. Before you know it, I sat last Friday at Fridays. The man was like, the sorbet sound good, but if it had some caramel, I like toppings. So I said, he said if it had caramel, that would be good. I said, I know, but what about caramel on top of something else with rum in it? He said, now if you could have done that, that would be smart. But see, women don't think outside the box. Oh, say less. That was a week ago. I had this shit by Friday. Got off this morning. I did that. I baked the fucking cake. I did the fluff. I put the caramel on it. Did a video and still made made 2 motherfucking outfits before I hit the toilet, the shower, and the
Can I
bed.
teach you something real
Thank
quick?
you. Yeah.
All right, cool. And the highest form of energy is sexual energy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're about to come, whatever it is you're thinking about manifesting, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
When you come. And trust me.
And it's gonna be.
Imagine
Yo,
how
ain't no tell y'all fuck around and be like, time to pop. What the fuck? She get a pop. The way I use that motherfucker, that bitch got time to pop. Time is playground. Time is wild world of this bitch.
imagine how focused
Cause I get hit
humanity
off
would be
good by this thing.
if
You
there
hear me?
wasn't no such thing as sex. Think about it. You got
Can you
pregnant some other kind of way.
Wait a minute, say it one more time.
If think of how far ahead humanity would be if there was no such thing as sex.
If you took it off the table.
And he said you could get pregnant some other
Yeah,
way.
it's some other way.
Now,
We're just thinking outside the box. Think about it.
I think if
A lot of
sex,
niggas wouldn't be in jail.
I was going to say, I think if sex wasn't an option on the table for like period, I think a lot of things would work better because you ain't looking at the ass, you ain't looking at how good the sex is, and you or how good his penis is. You looking at a person for what they worth. A lot of people would not be married and in the relationships they in.
No, they wouldn't.
They would
Everybody
not
rich as
be.
fuck, though.
But they'll have some money. They'll have some money. I talked to a girl at work the other day. I ain't saying her name, but anyway, it was saying how she met the guy had a girl, blah blah blah. They trying to do this and then be together, but the chick get the tripping. I said, which is crazy to me, because all I hear you say is 3 incomes in one household.
How many times?
I don't even hear her say nothing about
How many times?
who fucking who, how many days. If I was in a relationship in a household with yo and his wife,
Relief.
People don't think like that. Though.
yo, do you know where I would be?
Three
If
forms of
What
income.
happened?
All y'all can do what y'all want.
Oh, it's your girl, Miss V. Always gonna keep it a buck and always gonna make a buck. Show her that fluff, show her that sorbet. Tell her make an order.
But listen
We
to what
here
I'm saying.
for it.
3 incomes. So even if y'all, let's say a minimum $40,000 a year, that's $120. Y'all good. There's so many things that y'all can do. 2 of y'all can go on vacation. If y'all got somebody got little kids, somebody can stay watch the kids. One could cook this week, one could. It's so much dynamics to that shit.
That's the part I'm saying, Sam.
Our ancestors come from that.
Yeah.
When we came here, that's when they came with that one person and bullshit and all that old dumbass shit. We did that. If you are
y'all get to the cake. Did anybody taste the cake?
You can
The cake is
have
really
as
fluffy,
many
wasn't it?
wives as you can afford.
Thank you.
As long as you can take care of them and the family, you can have them. That's that.
And I think it makes so much sense, Sam.
Wives pick the wife. Yep. The wife picks the wife. Get her, right? We want her. We interview this bitch. Look, all right, this. It ain't got nothing to do with sex.
Hey, E-Bag, that's where you love and loyalty,
you know
baby.
And then now they got an extra hand in the house and they got shit going on. One in there reading, this one in there getting head, and then they
like I'm a woman who gonna cook. I'm gonna cook, and I'm from North Carolina, so everything I cook normally have gravy or something to it. I'm gonna cook down, but am I gonna be the bitch that load the dishwasher, scrub the stove? I ain't gonna do all that, but that's where she come in at. I'm gonna do the laundry, but that's why I'm saying. That's why I said if you say one more time,
jump down my throat.
My address has changed.
People doing the shit already.
How do y'all?
We already doing it. You fucking this nigga and that nigga, or you fucking this girl and that guy. We already doing this shit.
Take the sex out the picture. Look at how y'all
get in
grow.
trouble. What the fuck she out? Can you help me with such and such?
Yeah.
But the nigga said, "Yo, I need you feel this thing about
so what about
right.
the hoodwink part though? Where
like
dude,
everybody doing that shit already.
Where a dude and the dudes do it all the time. Where they have a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, and then they're basically lying to the outside chick, like, hey, no, such and such, downplaying or whatever. Then she find out. So I don't think at that point it'll work because neither one of them are trusted.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you was the type of dude to walk around
and be upfront
and honest, I guarantee you, in that age, you gonna catch 2 of them. That shit gonna work.
You gonna build on it.
You gonna catch 2 of them.
You gonna build on it.
Scared because
I was next to that shit. I thought about it.
They're gonna
niggas fucked up because we got a different breed of women. This modern day woman is not doing. 6 months ago.
I've had
not alone years ago. Like
I've had conversations.
And you got to tell them take the sex out of the picture.
Right, but I've had conversations with chicks, and this is what they say straight up. They be like, "Look, if you got a girl, just say that." You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
Because now she know where she at with in the situation.
Right.
But you be surprised how far you get.
All right, let's hear what you guys say, Rob.
Bring your bitch over. Where your girl at? Ask your girl, can I come over?
What you was saying, Rob? You
No,
finish?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, if you let them know, like,
From the
what's going
beginning.
on off the rip, half the time, to be honest, they don't care.
It really don't even make a difference. It's how I'm gonna get
But it
treated
don't make a
and where
difference.
I'm gonna fit accordingly. Because I'm gonna let you know you married, but you leave out for work at 6. If you don't call me and text me by 6:30 to 5 during that time, oh, it's no point for me because your window for your family, you home by 5:30. So I can close my window at 5, but it opened at 6:30. Now y'all fucking with my happiness. I can stay right there because during that time, that's my time. I done did whatever orders I'm gonna do. I done took a bath. I done gotten, I'm asleep, got my toy. I'm good. So I'm good. I don't want somebody on my phone in my ear. That part, that I need a shirt that say that.
You better not be Woody either.
No, it's not. It's called Bonnie because it's purple.
What Ross was saying, right? Like these days,
Can you pass me
as
your
a
water,
man, and you're in a relationship, you got fear for your life, man. These bitches trying to get you.
I posted the
They
joint
motherfucking
yesterday.
hold
The
up.
girl burnt 3 cars
I will
up
post
in
a
the parking
picture.
lot. He was like, "This what happen when you mess with somebody crazy." When I say burnt them up, them bitches was burnt. Like,
But hear me out. I could post pictures all day. We on vacation. We doing this, doing that. Somebody will still, hey, y'all all right? Don't we look like we all right? The fuck you mean? Are we all right?
Because 9 times out of 10, most niggas be like, no, that shit just for social media. With this bitch in here tripping. And still a go fuck, but go back to his perfect marriage. Be upfront in the beginning. The women who ask you that, they really don't give a fuck
But
about you
gotta
having a
start.
girl.
I think if a nigga start in the household first, like, yo, I think we need an extra bitch, or
I'm telling you,
start with that.
9 times out of 10, if you just kind of hint around it and then go out and tell her you want her to introduce it to so-and-so and let the other woman and the women vibe and kick it, they'll fall for it. I have never slept with a woman who slept with women before. Every woman I slept with, it was their first time. Because the one, I'm telling you, because the first thing a bitch quick to say, Toy Story around this bitch for real. Because the first thing women quick to say is because I don't sleep with other women. Women, they'll say I don't sleep with women. I don't do that nasty shit. Let's get this one drink and come and let's have this conversation. I'm gonna talk to you real slick. And you gonna like me by the time this over.
Some slick ass shit. You be like, next thing you know, they looking back at you, smiling like, I'll let you. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Cause she cute and she keeping the shit split.
Man, in my line of work I used to be in, I had to knock a few dikes down. I got caught over a bitch house by her girlfriend.
Damn.
I'm like, she had a big ass in the bitch.
And they be and I wasn't a female who dressed dominant or aggressive before anybody thinks.
She got mad because I kept fucking that bitch.
Because of my voice, like, people have a tendency to think, oh, she's so aggressive. I didn't dress like a dude. That was cute. Jeans was tight, shirt was slick, but always some dope sneakers. Because I always mess with somebody who worked in the sneaker shop, somebody who did hair. Like, my shit was laced.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I got this theory and I want to see it. How did you start getting into women?
Well, I started getting into women when, all right, so I'm going to tell you honestly, the first time I looked at a woman and she looked really good. No, this was she looked really good. Like, so it was, this was, I'm going to tell, I can tell y'all her fucking name to this day. 5th grade. We all doing like, we at the bathroom cutting up and the girl took her leg. She had took dance lessons. Took a leg and put it like straight up. One leg. She's standing on one and took the other one and put it straight up and saying something that they've been working on in dance class. And I was like, I love her.
He was like, I want to taste it.
No, I didn't say that. I just was like, I love her. Now I started realizing I was like friendly, more clingy to her. But when I first got my first one, a coworker just was like, yo, can you come in early and relieve me early? I was having issues with my husband. He cutting up. And I was like, all right, I can come in, make sure it's cool. I come in early. I go in early. She say something about the staff bathroom. Here I come. I go down the steps, go in. oh, this what we doing. I had no idea this what we was doing. And before you know it, then every time I would come over my house, she'd be coming to the door. It's unlocked. Walking back towards the bathroom with a towel, nothing in the back. I'm coming. And then it just went from
But
there.
women, from what I know,
And it went from there and there and
women
there.
are already
That is
naturally
true.
attracted.
But once I think once my women are naturally attracted to women. I don't care what they say.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
started.
We don't do that. Like,
I
hey, man,
think
you
it's
got
started.
big we don't do shit like that.
No, Diddy, he's not saying that in no kind of way.
Get on your ass, pump up, boy. You never come on no like,
Yo, Rob don't even want to sit next to this nigga. He ain't got hot. What is he talking about?
All right, so this my theory on this shit about how women start like. I think it's got something to do with something that you don't like about yourself. This is my theory.
Mhm.
Sammy, you a smart guy. You're not jumping that way.
Let me go. Let me hear him out. Let me hear him out.
You know I'm gonna get ate up.
You about to kill
Go
me.
ahead. That's the point. We want to hear what he got to
Don't
say.
do it.
Because I just want to test my theory.
Right. So tell me your theory,
So
Sam.
I think like some women, I'm not saying all women,
Mm-hmm.
some women it starts off as an insecurity thing, something that you don't like about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see somebody who has what you think you missing.
And you're
And you
attracted
keep
to that.
looking at women and keep looking at women, and then you become kind of not obsessed.
So
You
how?
start liking women.
What I'm gonna say is
You know what I'm
this,
saying?
Sam. You
'Cause I
almost
like
on the right track, but when you say insecurity issues, that's where you come in wrong at. The thing is, like, I wasn't in dance. My mother couldn't afford to put me in dance, but when she showed me what she learning in dance, and your mother can afford for you to go to dance, I'm looking like this bitch is fantastic. So it's kind of true, but I wasn't like envious of her. I wasn't insecure about myself.
Every bitch in the nation pushing me.
I got some
See,
business
there you
partners.
go.
She is what everybody would consider to be pretty or beautiful. But it's crazy because she attract women, but she's like more so like a dom. And it's like it's just weird how you see people be so attracted to her and like she just be at a whim, be like, next thing you know, they gone and they. I think what the fuck is be going on?
My theory with that, Sam, is this. No, I'm already talking. I'm already talking. There's no real quick. Women don't. I think my theory is women who fall for those dominant women already like women, but it's an easier transition from a man to a dominant woman who kind of dress to act like a dude. Because in the house, her ass is just as fat as hers. She get a cycle just like the fuck she do. Titties bounce just like hers. I think when they do that shit in public, they doing that because the transition from being with men look easier. And then she be like, oh, he fly. She fly than my guy. But deep down inside, she see the right bitch in a pencil skirt, calves banging, pump on her foot. Oh my! I mean, look.
That's what I never
A
understood.
bitch in a suit, God.
I'm gonna jump on behind you, and I need you to explain. Well, you really did just explain it, but I never understood that. Like, if you like women, me knowing you, right? Personally, you're my sister. You know what I'm saying? I know what you like, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like feminine women, pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Ladylike, yeah.
You ain't going with bald head, bitch.
But see, but this the thing. When I finally separated from my husband, and I waited a year before I started dating, the first woman I was in a relationship looked like cornrows, the whole nine, real fly, real dope. But for me, that's why I'm saying the theory. No, it was just like that's why I just said the theory. That was just the easy transition for me. But after I realized, this motherfucker swimming like a bitch. Oh, you all right, Deuce? You said what? You breathe too hard. She out of here, and I need her, and then I need that one. And I was the type that's going to say, look, I talked to her. If you want me, any fucking thing, she was out of there.
Was that like the agitation part?
Like it was just anything. It was like once I knew that I could handle this world, because to me it's a whole nother world. Once I knew I could handle it, it was just like one thing, bitch, and we done. Did you just take a deep breath? Get the fuck out of here. I was like that. No, I'm telling you, I just needed one thing to carry up the grudge, and that was it. But every woman after that was feminine, too cute, say my name, like, hey, whine it. All that shit was for me. And if I dated more than one at one time, look, you got to meet her. She over here. Now you come over here. I can't do nothing with you unless I need everybody. Well, I don't know her like that. I'm not getting down. Well, you're going to have to get ready to go. And before you know it, everybody's everybody. I said it. Y'all gonna come at me. Just text me and say, V,
So
you dirty. I'm not being dirty.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she ain't even inside. I don't even know her. What? Don't that want a big What's that? No business inside.
See you worse with a woman.
Hey, like, bitch,
When I was younger, I didn't give a shit. I was like, I'll just hit it light.
No. So first of all, women don't just automatically have oral sex with a woman. First of all, if I pussy stink, if I smell you, you smelled it first, so I'm instantly not attracted. That's first. Right. Secondly, my thing is this: you get door derm, so you're not really like touching. It's like a piece of latex that you are, just like if a man had a condom on. So you're not always dental dam. So you're really not oral sexing her, unless it's somebody you know. I'm telling you, when they started my chart system, I'm gonna tell y'all what my name used to be on Facebook. VGYN. Everybody used to always say VGen, like what you drink gin all the time. No, say it again, but read the letters. I'm like VGYN. Yeah, gynecologist. I'm expert on this shit. I was real about what I wanted. It was like right after my mother was murdered, and I was like, I ain't trusting nobody. Everything is gonna be what I want and what it is. You can't come in unless you're doing both. You gotta do everything I say, and I needed to be in charge of every fucking thing.
You ever came past
yeah. A what?
Dirty foot.
No, I told you I'm so particular. This one girl, I can't even say her name because I know she's on my Instagram, and her wife probably watching. But she used to, fuck no, I'm not doing a dirty nothing. She knew how much I love pumps. I could be on a basketball court watching like a tournament, and she'd be like, "Where you at?" Well, just to be right up here on Green Mountain 21st. I want to say 23rd was a basketball court. You have tournaments a lot. She's like, "Well, I'm coming." So the homeboy I'm with was like, "Yo, she ain't gonna come up here. She probably got on some scrubs." I said, "Scrubs in front of me? We don't do that. It's outside." She showed up to that court, pumps, boom, calves, boom, skirt.
I thought you were talking about Reebok.
No, I mean like heels. Like this girl, I could not see her. I seen her once out of the whole 3 years in work clothes. And that day she was like, "I am so apologetic, but you said you was at the grocery store and I didn't want you to pay, so I have to hurry up here." And I was like, "Well, thank you, boo. There's a reason to hurry up."
Right.
And I understood that. Right. But every time after that, fuck no. So pictures she would send, pearls all over her body, just anything sexy.
Why do women don't mind spoiling a woman, but they don't want to spoil a man?
Because a woman can appreciate being spoiled and whine, and she love it. Then not only do she appreciate it so much, she whine and she show this woman she a big deal. Niggas gonna get it, go flex on another nigga, flex at the bar, show off this, be back in 3 days looking for a shirt to match the sneakers. You done fucked up when the bitch been here 3 days, cooked, did that, and then by the end of the week, I done brought the bitch something else. But I wasn't a big buyer.
Intimacy between the two women?
No, because see, the thing is with women, you automatically have a sense of intimacy with everything all day, sexually in your head. I don't know what other women think. I'm just saying from my point of view. It's like something was said earlier, and I didn't even mean to say it out loud, but it's something that I always say outside of here. So I said it by mistake, and I was like, "Damn, did I say that out loud?" Like we're always on point. Like nobody would know about the fucking crush. But the thing is, the shit been going on for years. Women have I guess it's been like a year, but women have these tendencies all the time. That's why I say if you took your girl with another woman who's gonna be straightforward and treat her like a lady, talk to her like a lady, let her know where you're coming from and what we could do, and let's just have a drink. Because I can understand what she's going through, how she feel, and I can smooth talk her into it. And before you know, I'm like, "Girl, you're just cute, you're silly as shit." And before you know it, she left me. And then by next week, she like, because I was thinking if we just get the attic remodeled, and I'm like, "All right, go get y'all do that." Talk to your husband.
So what y'all think about
Talk to your husband. Talk to your husband. I'm in.
What y'all think about child support?
Child support to me is the devil. I have never I've been married, so I got a kid with my husband, and my two youngest, their father. Only reason he was down on child support for the first one is because he had a drinking habit. He would spend his money. So he asked me to take him downtown. He said that way the money come right out my check. We ain't got beef when you come over here and need something. The second one, I didn't even take them downtown. I was like, yo, that's too much. Whatever I get for her, I get when you got extra money, get it. But I'm gonna need you to come over. He would come over, stay while I go out, make bottles. He would do whatever. They would go with him. I take mad groceries and they stay like for fucking months at a time. I think child support is the devil. People who go to child support got anger issues, envious issues, and a mess. Or that other parent, that absent parent ain't shit, and you gotta give her something because she's doing it on her own. They're my only two reasons I think people use child support.
All right, hear me out. Right, I'm a person.
I gotta go at the tone.
I've been through the whole child support thing, whatever got taken off. Thank you. But it's something that's always been mind-boggling towards me, right? It's like if you a guy that loves your kids, you get sent through the ringer. If you a nigga
Piece of shit.
that don't want to see the kids at all, the bitch like, oh, you just need kids.
You ain't doing shit. Your family members ain't doing shit.
Please come to little Keith's birthday party.
That's one thing he'll love if you at his fault. Right. His ass go take his bitch.
That nigga would love for you to say, you'll never see him again. Bitch, don't kill me with a bitch.
I had
Broadway go in on
this.
this.
Son was born with like stomach complications and shit. Kind of found all this from like the Camp Lejeune shit. It passed from my father to me to my son.
To your son.
So he didn't get to eat solid food till he was like 6 years old. He had a tube and stuff.
See her. I could fuck her.
We needed them.
No, sorry, I mean take this.
We needed the medical assistance, so we had, my wife had to go down and put me on child support and all of that shit. So when I went, I was like, they had me. I think they were trying to make me pay like $600 or $700. Now, mind you, we together. My kids, I raised all my kids like all that, and it was like, I said, so I'm asking questions like, when, if I'm paying the $600 and it's coming back in my house, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm paying the $600, how much of the $600 is they getting? So then it was like they getting like $200. So I'm like, oh, where the rest of my money go at?
To them
in the system. No, I said
for what they putting into medical assistance and whatever they pocketing themselves. But the thing is, I would have been motherfucking every prescription. I would have ran that medical assistant.
Hold up.
The fuck up.
I said, no, this is good.
They'd be ready, like, look, miss, we gotta take it.
Job, insurance through the job, and then whatever we paid. But to this day, I still owe that $618 just because she took me down.
Wow.
Like literally, somebody, I'm doing something right now, and it just came up like last week.
Bringing Coleman, PA was.
I said I'm not never paying that motherfucking money. I don't care what y'all say or do to me. I'm not paying that. But I raised my kids. My kids live with me.
Right.
I've been with my kids since the day they came out. One of them, I actually literally caught him out the coochie. So I'm not paying y'all.
Been dead since day one.
Man, check this out.
Let Rob have all of this.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Let me let y'all know something.
RTT.
I'm currently on child support for a child that I've been taking care of since he was born. I say that they should change the criteria for how you put people on child support.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be able to just know a person's name, have a person's social, go down there, and you put them on child support for no reason. It's bitter bitches, upset bitches, deadbeat. I say it's more deadbeat mothers than it is dads.
Or the bitch that just say out of the 5 niggas, you was the best pick, and you went on.
And you went on because again, there's a saying that's called "Mama's baby, Papa's maybe." That's the real state because y'all can do whatever. Y'all can say that's your child, and that's the end all be all. Let's check this out. Luckily, well, I'm not gonna say luckily. I bust my ass and worked hard, and I owe my baby mother 0 arrears. Right now.
Congratulations.
Now let me tell y'all how the system works and how Maryland. First of all, if you're not aware of this, Maryland is a mother state.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that goes on involving a mother, they're going to side with her.
She can smoke crack.
You can smoke crack in front of the child.
And they still won't.
And as long as you got food in the refrigerator, electric, and have taken that child to see a doctor, ain't shit.
And all you gotta do is have a bed, 3 pair of underwear, 2 undershirts, a pair of pants, and a shirt, and that mother is considered a good mother to the state.
Check this out. I don't give a fuck. I'm blasted. So, see, with Shorty, right? This is how trifling some of these women are. You know what I mean? Shorty went and opened up. Like I didn't know that. Like if you in Baltimore City,
some of your stuff, hold some of your shit, because when you go back, you need to know it. Hold some of your shit. Don't put too much of your shit out
but
there.
I'm just saying, like,
Arthur, they the clean ones you playing with?
no.
I'm gonna try this fluff.
Some of
I got nerves.
Some of
Let
that.
me
All
get
I'm
this
gonna
shit
say
down
is,
before you
I
pick up
didn't
the
know
smoke
that
and
you
then I
could
can't
open
use
up
it.
more than one case at one time.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to,
You're
but
not supposed to.
Like I said, they fraud.
that they don't even if they don't catch it, and if they do catch it, it's
You
no
need to be careful with
consequence.
that because eventually it gets spin the bin and hit her. Whereas though she gonna wind up a lot of money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is, man, that child support shit, they need to change the criteria for that shit because all a woman gotta do is get mad. You could be taking care of your kid for years. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, she got an attitude. So now she runs down child support.
No, I'm gonna tell you this story,
That's
yo.
crazy.
I used to work at
That's a lot of bread.
I used to work
More
at-
than one kid. That's
I used to
a lot.
work
That's a lot of fucking money because they charge you
Yeah.
per person.
I used to work at Allied Waste with this dude, man. Your son, 17 years old in 17 and 3 months. Baby mother played cool or whatever, was cool with the girlfriend and his new girl and all that type of stuff. Soon as he was about to try to get a house, he was buying a house with the girl. She went and put him on child support. As soon as you on child support, you're in debt.
Yep, you ain't that.
As soon as
It
it's
fucks your
signed.
credit up.
Yep.
So yo couldn't even get the motherfucker.
That
He
shit worse-
said,
worse
"Yo, why
than,
you do that?"
the shit for
I
college.
didn't say, "Once you get another house." But
Whatever. What was your view on child support? You had one.
All right, so my view on child support.
Let me just say this: whatever motherfucker that made this, she should not be single. That motherfucking fluff, good as a bitch. Go ahead. I
She
apologize.
gave y'all her number. Somebody text her and say you want to go to
You want
Ruby
some
Tuesday.
fluff?
Fuck no, sir. You got $15. You
Ruby
wanna
Tuesday still
you wanna
open?
No.
you want a martini of that fluff? That's what you texting us. Like, go ahead.
$15 picture.
So, as far as the child support thing, I've never been a big fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
But at this age, I always be like, at this big age,
Yeah.
I feel like, I'm established enough and I've been taking care of my son. He's getting older.
Mm-hmm.
He's becoming
Yeah.
of himself.
He getting hair on his nuts.
Shit is crazy.
Please don't take her to that story. Go ahead, finish.
But shit is crazy. I go to work. I deal with work. I have to come home, deal with that child. I have to make sure that my house is neat, make sure that the cat,
You doing everything.
everything, absolutely everything. It's been almost 6 years, I want to say, since the boy's seen his father.
Mm-hmm.
We're close to it. Yeah.
He in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
So
He need his ass.
listen,
Go ahead.
I promise you, it's not out of spite. It's not
Is it?
out of, but I'm tired. And it's not.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm missing everything on Facebook. It was comments about the projects that they're supposed to get rid of in 2024. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all.
But I'm tired.
Got carried away.
Of the way I'm constantly fighting to stay afloat. Like yesterday, I had a meltdown, and it was just like it didn't have nothing to do with my son. It didn't have nothing to do with me. It was just feeling.
I don't know. I just feel for single women because where y'all break it. Where you get a break. I'm just saying because where y'all get a break. That's the
don't.
reality of it.
You don't.
Then we wonder. We as men wonder why our women are so masculine because y'all doing every fucking.
Thank you. I just sent that video out to every fucking body I could think
Y'all
of.
get a break.
It's not to feel like, pity or nothing like
No,
that.
a lot of men drop the ball on y'all.
Yeah.
But what about the women that front like that and act like that, and the whole time they just bitter and keeping you from your kid?
Well, here's the thing. That's when you got to know who you're dealing with. A funky bitch. Like, it's a lot of funky
A
bitches.
lot of
You know why? Because they funky bitches. They was raised by sorry if I disrespect your mother, but she was an old funky bitch.
she was raised
Like
by
my mother raised 5 girls. She was abused. She did whatever to make sure her kids had. But once I got in middle school, she wasn't dating anymore. Her lesson to us was This is how you do this. This is how you do that. You don't do this. You don't eat. You don't pay this. You don't eat. You see how you hit the light switch? You want to do that every fucking time you go home. And we had to get that. And when it was time to get a relationship, yeah, she didn't say don't get in a relationship. Niggas ain't shit. You would think she would after being abused so many years. But what she told us is, yeah, be with them. Y'all gonna get married, move in. Just make sure everything in the house your job can cover. So if anything go wrong, you can take care of yourself. That was the lesson that we got. And we just learned how to flip it. A lot of women don't get that.
Some women are bitter because at the time they might not have known how to deal with a man. And then you created these situations where the man and you no longer together. And then that man then went off and became something totally different than what you thought he was going to be. And you left with this anger at yourself. You're not mad at the man. You're mad at yourself.
You mad at yourself for letting him sit here and ride your back all this fucking time.
It, man. Like literally, my little cousin is watching and he knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like people do shit to you out of spite because they mad at themselves about what they didn't see or couldn't see. Then somebody else sees it in you, and then you go to this level, and then they like, what the fuck? That supposed been me, and like it's like all of these anger issues, man. You gotta let that shit go.
That's like the realest chick I ever saw do it was my sister, man. Because my sister, I'm like, yo, you going, with her second daughter, my niece. They say, yo, you're gonna take them downtown, you're gonna do this, do that. She was like, for what? You ain't got shit. Yeah. I'm not taking all this like to take this bum motherfucker down there.
A waste of time. You want to get your little couple dollars. You take your little couple. I got one of my friends. She was telling me she don't even touch her daughter money when it comes. She give it all to her. She let her do whatever the fuck she wants.
Hey, why you stop?
Fuck that. You know what mine said to my son? Fuck her. I don't give a fuck about her. She told my son, mind your business. This is not your money. This is my money. Child support.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish it. My thing is,
bitch. My thing is that dirty bitch. My thing is
no, because niggas always say that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Niggas quit. Oh, that bitch. She was
that really was good.
Yeah. She was the shit when you was up in the morning, nigga.
All right. So since you want to be devil's advocate, so how about this?
That's like when women be like, yeah, clown. That same clown.
Let me read the comment from Instagram real quick. Let me read the Instagram real quick. Then I got a comment after this. Rodney Pierce said, fellas, give your kids time and keep your receipts. Stop allowing these women to take your rights away. Stop fucking her on the side and leave them completely alone. That's where a lot of niggas come in at.
That's the one.
He ever been on child support?
I don't think Rodney has ever been on child support. So let me say this. And I don't know. You didn't.
A lot of niggas do be dipping back though, and
that's what fucks it up.
Yeah, a lot of niggas do.
Cause then she looking at it like, oh, so now you with this bitch? You don't want to be over here again? But can I say part of your story? Can I tell part of your story without telling it? I mean, with your permission.
I thought she was still there.
She been out of the camera. She keep moving off the camera. But let me say this about TT. When I say her fucking son gets whatever, some stuff, I be like, yo, stop. She woke up this morning at the crack of dawn. Come on, you said you want to go fishing today. He like, no, I'm tired. Like she taking this nigga fishing randomly 3-4 times a week. Like it's nothing that she dropped the ball on. But since
what is it? When it's like
a creek somewhere up there. So when we started Straight Talk together, it was beginning of this year. Her baby father saw the show from her sister page. Call her up. Who even knew the motherfucker had her number? Nigga's been 6 years. Call her up to say, oh, so you got a podcast? So now he wasn't she don't have nothing for him. She want him to deal directly with the kid. But what he started doing is, tell your mother, and the son come down, Mom, my father said. So this now, Tiara is like, now I'm going to child support this motherfucking week. And I said, I don't blame you. Like, nigga, I done took care of your son and he 10, and you still ain't doing shit but calling, and you going to tell me what to do in here?
about the chicks
about
that try
11 more years.
What about the chicks?
If he go to college, he's still paying child support.
What about the chicks that create the narrative like you don't take care of your child? You don't do this because they've been and deliberately keep the child away from him, brainwash the child, do all kinds of shit.
Bitch.
Yeah, funky bitch.
What
You
about
fucked up.
then? If that is the case, then that person needs to be going downtown or whatever it is, and you need to be filing.
The problem is,
but if
I'm
you're
gonna
not
go
gonna
back-
do
I'm
it,
gonna
you
go
can't say-
Well, let me say this because Keanu, do you a baby father pay child support? Because your son is in college and you pay college. So he did. Okay. Okay. I was just wondering.
I don't say tuition, so that's a whole nother ball game right there.
Okay. I wanted to get that.
Some shit
Go ahead,
about a
Stan.
kid I don't even be wanting to know. 'Cause
But my thing is,
my
with
wife
him,
started
with-
telling me shit. I was like, I don't even.
but the
hear
thing, my son can
I don't even wanna
only
hear it.
vividly remember
Right.
his father at 13. He popped up randomly like a month after his 13th birthday, and had to sit next, here we are.
It's 20.
So y'all are better than me. Women that can do that is way better than me.
My thing is, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna sit here and force you to do something that you know. You know that this human being is living and breathing, and you know where.
Two things I want to talk
Because you know
about.
you fucked up and gave him the pussy.
That part, because you gotta take your blame.
Two things. For one, women y'all develop differently than men.
No shit.
It take a man
Back in the
sometimes
camera.
to go. It's sometimes it take a man sometimes or some life altering shit to go through to
Yeah.
find himself.
True.
Especially if he don't got no guys, no grandfather, no uncle, nobody talking to him like you out there willy-nilly on your own. So this is for women. Try not to get mad when a nigga do try to come back and do something for his kid. You're gonna have to put that shit to the side and let them build their bond together, whatever the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do that because that's not for you. That's for your child.
I wish that the females would actually pay, not because it's not all, but some females. It's like, you ever hear the saying that good baby fathers get fucked up baby mothers and good baby mothers get fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Baby fathers. That's a real motherfucking statement, man. Like,
definitely.
It's niggas out here, that really out here taking care. It's not like back in the day. I keep saying that. You got more fathers
Just
now.
the second thing I wanted to say. Most women are mad at the dude that take care of their kids because they didn't have that. They never saw that. It's a mental situation, Jealousy of the kid because of the love the father has for the kid. They didn't get that growing up, so they take it out on the man.
So what about this particular situation? Do y'all think this right? So you got your child. She got other kids. It's not my duty or responsibility to do your shit for your other kids.
Well,
I
me
take care
fucking
of mine.
So let me tell you my thing with
Especially
child
if we
support.
don't have a relationship or nothing.
My thing with child support is this. I feel where you coming from, Rob. What I did with child support, like my mother said, with any man and any kind of money he got, is extra. So what I did with my pay is how the fuck I ran my house. When your child support come through, I'm gonna just go back and fuck off with this money. I wasn't irresponsible. Everything in the house was paid. That shit was extra. Because sometimes if it don't come, or for whatever the state holding it up, it can come when it come. But when it come, we ready to cut up with this money. And it's gonna go on whoever in the house.
You take care of your child.
Right. I'm just saying, I want to put that out there for anybody who didn't. Hey, I'm in here, y'all. I'm trying to watch this on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube and Facebook. I'm neglecting y'all.
It's
I
more
apologize.
than having a roof over their head and providing electricity for them to play a game and teaching them how to cook in a fucking microwave. It's more than parents. It's more than parents.
It is.
Teach them how to wash their ass. Teach them how to brush their teeth.
I got
that part.
So y'all was going through the shit, but then as soon as she started fucking up, who she called?
Me.
Yeah.
Because now she wants you to come in, or she using you like the unit. I'm gonna call your father. So what they do is scare the children not to like the father. Honestly,
this is to all women. You can't do that. Your child is already programmed. You can't bring the man in after the child is all fucked up.
Because it's gonna be hard to get him on the right track.
Straighten that out. Because the man has to be there through the process so he don't start fucking or she don't start fucking.
And that's where they get in.
You go in there, they kill you. But
they get in that kind of zone. Like one time, Rob's son had some things going on, and Rob doing his best. I mean, he at the school, he got his son at his house doing everything he can, but he couldn't find out the problem. So I said, well, you know, Rob, bring him up here. I'm gonna talk to him. We came in here. I made that nigga take his little do-rag shit off. We sat here and talked, and he gave me all the whole spiel. But why did it have to take a woman to do that? Why? Because his mother got him programmed that men are monsters. He gonna fuck you up. Your father gonna do this. Your father gonna do that. And Rob teaching the nigga like how to get up, how to fix his breakfast, how to be dressed, what time he should. Rob was doing everything, but he still.
But this
Yeah,
is the
because
thing.
his mother put that
But this
fear in
is
him.
crazy. What about the women? That's the other parent. They want your help, but what about when they want you to do it how they want you to do it? Their way already don't work, which is why we in this.
That's why we where we at.
This third thing. Let me say this third thing. If you did not grow up with a fucking man or a father figure in your house, you don't know what it means to be a fucking man. So you cannot tell us how to be a man. That shit drives me fucking insane. When a woman is trying to tell me how to be a man. I was raised by a man. A fucking Marine. I had uncles. I had fucking cousins. I've been around men my whole life. You're not gonna tell me about men when your fucking father's the weekend dad or whatever. You gonna tell me how to be a fucking man? You don't know nothing about being a fucking man at all.
And my thing is, I'm not a man, but I've raised my sons to be men because I knew what the lack thereof was. My sisters loved my dad. I have a relationship because in my head I can always see the abuse that he inflicted on my mother. I didn't grow up hating men, just that fucking man. But I knew where I needed to be filled in at, what responsibility was, and I taught my kids that. Like one time my son called me like, Sam gonna be at the studio today. And I'm like, yeah. All right, I'm gonna come talk to him. So whatever Sam would tell my kids to read, my boys, they'll be on it. Sam gave them the whole spiel about CDL. I want to say him and Tony Rob. I think all y'all was here that day. Maurice, I said, Maurice, look, yo, you got 2 months to get out of here. I'm tired of taking care of you. That's the youngest son. In 2 fucking months, this nigga had his CDLs, apartment way across Lock Raven, nowhere near me, all his shit together. He called me 2 weeks ago. I brought you some tennis, man. Come pick your tennis up. Because I put him where he needed to be. This all you get. You got all the male advice on things that I couldn't tell. I'm telling you, they used to be up in the morning. Oh no, because Sam said read this. I had to tell Sam one day, so don't tell my sons to read another motherfucking thing. Because they in this bitch reading all night. And then they want me to catch up. Remember he said this is right there. It got crazy. But ask me where my son's at now.
But do you know
hardworking
man and got the hell away? Because men, sometimes we need a file now.
Yeah. Gotta.
I know.
Otherwise, they'll sit on cruise control and they just sit there because if you take care of him and then you're not realizing you're really fucking his life up because now he's looking for you. He's looking for the funky bitch to take care of.
And see, and that's what my youngest son was. Both of them kind of had like thinking that they supposed to treat the funky bitch a certain kind of way because they know their mother went. No, your mother went through what she went through because she was ready for it. I was game for it. You ain't got to deal with a funky bitch. Get away from her and keep living and keep growing. Like Tone's son and I are very close. So he can call me, Auntie, this, that, and the third. And I always be like, here, take this. Hit me when you get paid. He called me last week like, Auntie, look, I don't want you to give me anything, to loan me anything. When you got orders or you got some work need to be done, can you call me and pay me to do the work? I want to earn the money. And that's when I called him in to do some orders, and now he works and get the money. It's a difference.
I had a different kind of fire under my ass and shit. I just knew it was coming. Me and Kate talk about this shit all the time. We got both kicked out at the same time.
I'm gonna get to your comment. Give me 1 second.
I was like, I felt it. Like, yo, if my father come walk past this room one more time when he get off from work and I'm in this bitch sleep, big as a motherfucker, just sleep, he gonna throw me the fuck out. And then that day came. It was just then my aunt told him I was hustling and doing all that shit. So he like, in his mind, he like, yeah.
I told you like I
ain't gonna feel bad.
Like I needed that. Bitch, you just take a deep breath, man. Get the fuck out of here. While this bitch breathing hard.
Get the fuck out of here. I said, where else should to go? I said,
figure it out. Yeah, figure it out.
Yo, but tell him what happened when y'all got to therapy one day. You see him in the doctor's office.
Oh shit, man. Yo, that was a lesson that I needed. We got in an accident right before he put me out. So we both had to go down there to the physical therapy and shit, man. I get in the motherfucker, right? I see him and shit. I ain't seen him in a couple of days and shit because he put me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, Dad? Hey, what's up?
Walk past like, I don't even fucking know you
Hey,
for real.
I'm sat on the other side of the room. Like,
Y'all
And
don't
that was your
understand
gut punch.
As much as you probably was feeling like your father was being a whole, being just acting like an asshole, he really was showing you tough love. That's how men show each other love.
And that's
I'm
how
not talking
you
to
saw it.
nigga. Like
he
that.
explained it
But
to me. Like, you
today's
just a
kids,
nigga on the street. to
you
me,
can't,
like.
you almost can't be like that with today's kids.
You cannot.
They don't
Right.
they don't
Get it. They're gonna kill themselves.
These kids.
That's why I'm glad I can reach out to men and say,
I seen
talk to
some
my
soft-
boys.
I seen some
Just
soft
say I'm
shit
just
with
can't
this
no more.
generation.
All this
It's
fucking
soft
reading
as
was too
shit.
much
Like,
for me.
it's to the
Super
point,
soft,
like when
man.
you can't. One thing about us, man, Tom, we crack on people. We gonna crack jokes.
Ah,
But
yeah, I know. And lean on a bitch. I know.
It's to the point.
Back in high school, Rob.
Come on, dude.
Yo, I gotta say it. Yo, when I say this motherfucker let me have it, but it taught me a lesson.
Who, Rob?
One day after school.
Yo,
It taught you.
Yo,
So
McDonald's, you got Lake Trout, and the whole fucking junction is lit after school. Warbrick let out. I walked past, and I'm just walking, big old booty, just walking. He said something to me, and I'm like, kept walking. Bitch, you ain't no. Like a fucking gunshot. Yo, but it's stuck in my head. It don't take nothing to turn around and say, no, thank you, and keep going. I ain't had to holler at him, but I also ain't had to carry him like, who the fuck he talking to?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga let me have it. To this day, anytime he bring up cracking jokes in high school, I bring that shit up. He keep asking me to leave it alone. I can't. Because it taught me something.
but at the end of the day, you look at how you said that. Like these days, you crack a joke on one of these little young ones, they gonna go grab a gun. They try and kill your motherfucking ass.
They couldn't have grew up with us.
Crack a joke. Like you can't even crack joke. Yo, I've never seen a generation of motherfuckers that's so weak.
Everything is bullying and just I'm so emotional and I'm broken.
Everybody.
Let me read this comment over on Instagram. Rodney Pierce came back to say it's not that women can't be good parents, but a man needs to show his son what goes on in his life. And as a black man, the risk and pitfalls that we experience, and you got to show them all of that. And that's why when my sons went through their stuff, before I put my foot down with the youngest one, I would let them go in and talk. Sam was the only one I was like, y'all gotta talk to Sam all the time. Like my oldest son would come up this bitch and camp out in the car. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the show to be over so I can speak to Sam. Because I knew they value what their mother thinks. They appreciate what the man gonna say. So whatever Sam will tell them what it is and say, read this about your past and bring them up. But they gonna come to me like, man, look, Sam said, look at this right. And I'd be like, yo, one day this shit was like 5:30 in the morning. I called Sam like, yo, don't you tell my kids to read it. Another motherfucking thing, because the shit is haunting me in my sleep. I'm sick of this shit. But I do appreciate it though. I appreciate it.
It's like I love that shit because you send people on their journey because some people don't be on their journey. They ain't even get in the
and I'm gonna tell
they
you,
ain't go to the dock, they ain't get in the boat yet. Like nigga, get in the boat, start rowing.
And the outcome, Sam,
you know what I mean?
are the things y'all would say in the brochure when my sons would come, because they were really coming to get male points of view on stuff. They wasn't coming for no other reason. They were going through things. And I appreciate the fact that, first of all, the Bro Show was here to give them that, something that their mother couldn't give them, because I always thought I can give my kids anything. And then I appreciate what y'all gave them. It stuck. Like that youngest son, I thought we were just going to be best friends living together for fucking ever. But this nigga, like, I got hit him like 3 times. I put a picture of me with my new wig and shit, eyelashes, in a family group text. This nigga texted back, you look real cute, dummy. I said, this motherfucker. Dummy, you make an outfit for them tennis yet?
What you just said goes to what I always say. You never know about like parenting. You never know when it's the mother time or the father time.
And you gotta pay attention to that.
Because there come a point for women or men, like it's a point for the mother to teach and what's a point for the father to teach. You never know because life is always happening. It's like a Rubik's Cube. It's constantly
and on
changing.
top of that, you never know what part kid is listening to.
You don't even, and when they taking it in, that's why I'm thankful that my kids know it was an open door with us.
Understand that they always observe. They never miss the shit you think they miss. Or they ain't missing that shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, they would come here and listen. Y'all could talk about whatever happened back in the day, y'all friends, but Rodney be like taking off because Rodney wasn't a street runner or anything. He just so happened to get in shit because his friends got in shit. But they was in here, everything the Bro Sho would say, he would take it in, take it home, dissect it, and be like, this person said this, but this and this. And then we'll talk about it. Like it really, like what y'all put out as men is very, very helpful. That's why I wanted Rob to put his version of child support out, because each one of y'all had a different version of child support as men. And then as women, we all had different, like you didn't, but now that you want to cut up, let me go in and now let you be the father that you wanted to be. Now he's 10, step in. Kiana say you'll pay child support, but she's still 11. But you doing your thing, you taking care of college. Because you come in this motherfucker in your male uniform. You work hard as a bitch.
But also my son had to figure that out for himself. Like
you keep moving back away from the camera. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like he can text his dad like, hey, I remember he texted me like, Ma, I text Gary, fuck you, bitch. He's like, yeah, I text him for money for books. Cause I had help with my 5 siblings under me as well as my mother helping me get that boy off down there.
Right.
Oh, I ain't got it because I'm out on surgery because I'm like, it's just the one kid you ain't got to take care of. Just the one kid you did not have to.
Hey, the one you supposed to break your neck for.
That's the one you supposed to break your neck for. Real quick, over on Instagram, Lump Petty Ass just said, what up, fellas? I'm in. His ladies and gentlemen here, sir. He said he was never on child support. You weren't home long enough to be on child support. Oh, psych lump, no, but for real, you wasn't.
You what's that shit you get at work?
Yeah, disability for work.
Yeah, like disability, like mutual life or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's the one child you ain't had to put on.
You couldn't give him some money for a couple books.
You
just say no.
That's the part because apparently he just didn't want to do the shit.
But my thing is, you're married. I can't less about that. Ain't my business. That's your house. That's your household. You live your house like you live it. But the other 5, you up at Adam for.
Well, let me say this.
I said you could not have access.
Let me say this to you, Kiana, as a woman. You got to get in your head and talk to your son about we ain't calling Gary for shit. Let me see what I can do. Like I said, when things got too heavy for Rodney, the Bro Sho, in their comments and their talks in the parking lot, stepped in and helped. You got to find other alternatives because what happens is your son going to be bitter.
And I was like, that's one thing.
And you don't want that shit to fall on him.
He never heard me. He never heard me talk cold cash shit about him. I never in his presence.
You don't got to.
Yeah, but the brick wall, he don't even got to hear you, but he feel the wall up when he said, I'll call Gary for some books. He can feel your mother. He can feel his mother energy.
I said, well, how you gonna handle this? He said, Ma, I don't love him and I don't hate him. He said, he's just another person out here.
Yeah, because for me, like I tell TT all the time about her son. Yes, her TT has been the best parent that she can be when it comes to her son, but now you gave him too much. And then he asked, once his father ready to start texting now, you don't ask too many questions. And she don't yell, she don't cuss, she don't get all worked up. But one fucking day, she called me and was like, I just beat Jalen ass. I was on the phone like, yeah, fuck you. Like inside, I was like, yo, he needed that. Because sometimes kids play the mother. And you got to know when the fuck you being played.
And the worst thing is a woman that you could do is raise a man.
And you have to doing that part. That probably be the only time you ever did. My mother, I remember one ass whipping my mother gave. My mother never beat me. Because I was playing with my mother and I said something slick. My mother beat the shit out of me in the vestibule. I had on a Goodyear jacket with the silver shit.
Yo, thought he was fly that day.
I tried to have my bike and shit. My mother beat the shit out of my ass.
And that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Well, my shit way different as I always say. My mother never had to because she already knew the heavyweight champion was coming in the house in 40 minutes.
And
This
see,
is the crazy part. My father was the disciplinarian. My father always whipped my ass, but my mother was always the
You
one.
on a
I
fucking
did
thing.
some
you
shit.
did the
I
wrong
I
shit
said
on the
some shit
wrong
and I
day.
did some shit. I swear to God, Carvey Road, 4004.
Y'all remember the address, the rest of y'all was standing with my shoulder to the right, and she knocked me out to the left.
She
Knocked
had to
me out
do
for a
that.
good
She
year.
had to do that
Yep.
because you probably kept playing with my
Yeah,
mother. Slapped the
she
shit
had
out
to
of
let me
before.
know. It was like it was
I
one of
wasn't
them.
paying no
Then it was
attention.
like,
Yeah.
but them times where it's father come on, yeah, I beat your son ass today. My father like, what? Then you never asked with me.
Been in the house when your mother whipped your ass, and then your father come home and he
Like
whipped
Sam
your
just
ass
said,
too.
did he whip your ass
But
too?
what I'm saying is, my mother and father was disciplinary.
Yeah.
My mother would fuck us up. My
But then
father
when
would fuck us up.
they split, it was totally different because I was with my grandmother, my father, my aunt, then it was my cousins. Like
That's how I
everybody
was.
had this thing where they felt like, oh, I'm little Stan, show him whip his ass. Oh no, the fuck you ain't. Till I got to the point where I started whipping.
Lord Sam, like I'm
like,
whipping
what?
asses back around this
shit.
motherfucker. And it
Yeah.
get like that. I just say as a parent, just do your level best and know when you need somebody to step in. Like I said, the Bro Show are not my, blood relatives, and they are not none of my baby fathers or what have you. But I knew when I was like, look, son, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk because I know who's going, other than Sam giving them something to read, the shit was all good. But no, it was necessary because
Right.
Rodney was reading and working out like a motherfucker. So it was helping him. It was like it was driving him to work out more. Like you can hear the treadmill in the room. Like I'm like, is he fucking in my house? Like that's how hard he was on the treadmill. But he would have his audio on,
Right.
reading whatever it is Sam told him to listen to. So the thing is, you just got to know when it's your turn and when it's turn. Like now, like with you, your father keeps stepping in. I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. But go ask your father. You down child support? Don't even worry about it. And now he gonna look shit. Bitch, 10, he 11. Now I'm down child support. Yes, sir. Stop trying to run my fucking household. When I tell him no, and he call you, just say, what
That's
your
the
mother
game
say.
too that I don't like. Girls got it worse than boys because the girls might have the uncles, the grandfather, the father, the sister's baby father. Like
Yeah.
y'all got all these people that don't tell y'all no. So if the one person in the house say no, then women can go and ask all these other different people for what they trying to get.
And that's the sad part.
You know
Everybody
what I'm
not on one accord.
Yeah.
When you know, like if Rob say no, his son should already know. My mother gonna say no, but she'll
But the
say
mother's
yes just
supposed to
despite
back
whatever
up.
you say no about.
But that's the reason why, like, I'm in the predicament that I'm in with my son currently, and why he's like off.
Because she let him do what she fucking want.
Yeah, because
Then wants you to
Because she
rectify.
she doing this shit out of spite
She
to you.
deliberately
Her beef is you.
teaches him the opposite. Like I tried to, I've taken every avenue possible. Like I tried to really, like, I told her one day, I said, get my son, we gonna go eat dinner together to show in a united front, so that we can be on the same page. And I let her know, like, yo, you gotta stop cutting my legs from under me.
Right.
If I tell him he's punished, he's punished.
He's punished here or there.
Like I said, that goes.
He's punished everywhere.
That's the envy and the masculinity. She's envious of that because you got that.
She sound more to me like she's envious and bitter because they're not together. That's what she sound like to me. She sound like a different kind of woman.
Do what you can do.
Yeah, she sound like she's envious of Rob. Like Rob is her beef. Like not even the parenting. Rob is her beef, and then when the shit get out of hand, she want to call Rob.
I'm just saying,
my wife told me I was too hard on my kids, so then I just let them do what they want. Then it's like, why you ain't saying nothing?
You ain't gonna get so and so for what he just did. No, you said that was too much.
I'm a challenge,
especially when they big.
I'm gonna throw a challenge out here to everybody out there, whatever. Like, dudes, give these ladies a break. You know what I'm saying?
Please and thank
you. If you're not willing to be a father, stop fucking. Wear rubber, man.
Stop
fucking. Period.
That's too far.
But at least watch what you're doing and who you doing it with.
The flip side, ladies, if the man trying to be a man and take care of these kids,
let him
work with y'all. Step the fuck aside, man. Go get therapy. The man don't want you no more, but you love his kid. Let him do it.
Thank you.
Let him do it.
That's the sum up. That's the summed it up. That sums it up.
That easy, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
And all I can really say, Rob, is like,
when I see people
is that it's
that's
unfortunate.
not together and they work with.
They
Work with each other.
They might can't stand each other, but when it comes to their kids, they on the same.
Oh, my
Like,
girl and her baby father, man, they could read a book on co-parent. Right.
And they do very good. They do very good. And that's what co-parenting about. Not just I get my days, you get your days. No, like everything we say is what it is. And my sisters older than me had my dad, so it was like, you fuck up over here, I'm going over daddy's. When you fuck over here, I'm going over his other baby mother house. So they was with them. Me, my mother was my motherfucking dog. I ain't going over nobody's house. I went to my father's once for the weekend. I cried so bad the first night. His baby mother was like, take her home tomorrow. Thank you. And he lived down over Lafayette, low high rise, the low rise. He felt like hell. Thank you, Miss Halors. Send me home. She sent me right the fuck home. But here's the crazy thing. He take me home, right? Mm-hmm. So first we go down, what was that right there? Old Town Mall. It had a market, like Lexington Market. Mm-hmm. We cut through there. Every fucking bakery, food spot, drink spot, lunch spot, fish spot, he had a bitch. By the time we got to the end of the market, I had so much fucking free shit. And he thought that I was impressed. I just kept looking like, you a dirty bitch, because it's a shit. And that's all I couldn't get out my head was what you did to my mother. Mm-hmm. So when I got pregnant at 17, before I could have him at 18, my mother like, you gotta, get this apartment. And I felt, wait a minute, give me a second, Rob. And I felt crushed. Because I had 4 big sisters. We had a big 5-bedroom, 3-story house. And I gotta get an apartment. You ain't do that to nobody else. And I got the apartment and I was emotional. And her and my baby father, mother, they came over, they decorated, had everything nice, but I still was like feeling crazy. So I had to work 2 jobs, all of that. And she said, look, I'm not doing this because I like them more than you. I'm doing this because I see what the narrative would have been if I'd have let you. You too much like me to end up like me. And after that, like loved my mother completely to death.
Your child needs to be raised a different way.
Yeah,
be the same with all your children.
And she did exactly that. Put me in the apartment, made sure everything was good. She even was like, here, take your sister, so she get food stamps, stay with your groceries. Like she had it laid out.
You can't apply the same methods to each kid.
Yeah, and she knew. Now at number 5, this is how I gotta do her.
I started realizing that different points in your kids' life, they are you at some point in your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta know what happened to you at that time to kind of like deal with that situation.
And that's what she said. She said, I'm changing it. I'm changing it.
I got them every day.
Well, because also girls know how to be cute and make sure they don't get an asthma.
The girl was different because my daughter said some shit to me, boy. I had to remember who the fuck I was. I swear to God, I wanted to knock that little girl off.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's the different.
Because it's saying low better hit close, but we're going to share it because we don't want to delete everything we got.
We about to get
if it dial on the,
right?
It's going
I just want to end it on let this man versus woman shit go.
Yes.
Share.
Good men. It's good women.
Just hit the blue. Now go add the words.
Life. If the person ain't your person, it just ain't your person.
Know that.
Work. Stop trying to fucking.
Don't take nothing personal, man.
That's the part. Stop taking everything
man
personal.
Versus woman shit. It's a setup. It generates wealth, but you know who.
Yeah.
And we out of here. The Bro Show.
One more thing I gotta say before I go. If y'all put this motherfucking felon in the White House, that's it. That's it. I'm telling you, I don't even have no felonies, but I'm suing. I'm like the fucking kids that they said that was at Hickey. I'm suing somebody because somebody I know couldn't get a job because they had a felony on their record.
Check this out. I hate to say it, but when that racist motherfucker was in these streets, the motherfucking money was flowing.
Here's one thing about him. I'm not a person that vote. He's definitely going back in. That's one. But for my second point is, Rob, he kept everything a buck. He was a fucking idiot, a jackass, orange, all the names, but he ain't high shit. He ain't high shit.
He never threw a stone and hit his hand.
Well, I'm about to get out of here. I got pissed.
Me too.
All right, so everybody said their last comment. All right, y'all.
In the house.
Big Rob, y'all.
See, y'all be safe.
And your girl, Miss V. And we out this
see y'all
motherfucker.
next week.
That was too quiet, man.
What was too quiet?